started my transformation 4 months ago with a 21-day water fast. I've quickly followed that up by running and lifting 6 days a week and cutting my calories to 2,300 calories a day. 2 months into this program, I realized I was overtraining and it was not sustainable. Instead of crashing my plan and quitting, like I've done so many times in the past, I changed my workout plan, I cut back on the running, I changed my diet, and I kept making gains. In this video, I'm gonna share my setbacks, how I overcame them, and the 3 things that I did different that allowed me to keep making gains and not quit. Also, at the end of the video, I'm gonna share my before and after pics.
On my way to you, good at what I do. I'm OMW. Watch me walk away, putting myself on.
After 90 days of eating 2,300 calories a day, running and lifting 6 days a week, I hit the wall. I was underfeeding and overtraining my body, and I just couldn't do it anymore. The first red flag was I started dreading my runs. I had no energy. I stopped losing weight. I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to work twice as hard to get half the results. I also started having cravings. I felt like I was hungry all the time. I could finish a meal and I felt like I could sit down and eat the exact same meal again, no problem. I was at a crossroads in my transformation. I could cut my calories down to 2,200 a day, keep pushing my body to its absolute limits, and force my body to keep losing weight. Or I could listen to my body, change up my plan. This is where it gets kind of confusing. When I'm laser focused on achieving a goal, changing my plan feels kind of like a setback. After completing my 21-day fast, I have crazy willpower. I literally feel like I can do anything I set my mind to right now. But knowing when to use your willpower and when you might need to change direction is something different altogether. There is a fine line between changing your plan because it is the best way to achieve your end goal versus changing your plan because you just don't have the willpower to follow through. I decided I am not in a hurry. I'm gonna take as much time as I need to complete this transformation. As long as I stick to my policy of no cheat meals, I can afford to take a few weeks and try something different. If it doesn't work, the worst thing that could happen is I maintain for a few weeks. I quit running, I increased my calories to 2,500 a day, and I allow myself up to 3,000 pretty much any time that I feel like I need it. It was like my body had been trying to build muscle for the last month, but couldn't. As soon as I stopped with the running and added in all that extra food, my body just went crazy. In the 4 weeks that followed, I gained 10 pounds. I lowered my body fat percentage. I added an inch to the size of my arms, and I decreased my flexed waist by a half an inch. I felt immediately better. I had way more energy. My training in the gym went to another level. I enjoyed the extra calories so much that sometimes it felt like I was cheating, but I wasn't. The progress pictures don't lie. I was making gains again, and I was enjoying life at the same time. It was awesome. I even had one day where I binged. So take a look at this. I had 2 dinners back to back. I finished my dinner. I was under my calories at that point, and I was like, nah, I need another dinner. Instead of having 2 rice cakes for my treat, I had 4 rice cakes. I had 4 tablespoons of hazelnut spread. I had extra whipped cream cheese. The crazy thing about this slip up is I ate everything I wanted that night, but I did not take a cheat meal. I binged on regular clean foods. And if you look at the total calories I took in, it wasn't that bad. It felt more like listening to my body and giving it what it needed than it did a binge. This is a totally new experience for me. To stick to my resolve, not break my diet, but to still find some balance, I will bet that I gained muscle that night. The thought did cross my mind that I am using science terms to justify cheating on my diet. Because I could say, because of diet fatigue, I increased my caloric intake to 3,000 a day so I could do a refeed. But another way of saying that same thing is I had butter on my baked potato at Texas Roadhouse. I had 2 pieces of cake on my 50th birthday party. When I had already reached 2,500 calories for the day, I still had my rice cakes with peanut butter. I think my diet fatigue may have affected more than just my body. It may have also affected my brain, but I got through it, and I'm still stacking gains. The 3 things I did this time that helped me not to quit and stay motivated. Number 1 is no cheat meals. To this day, since I started my transformation over 120 days ago, I have not taken a single cheat meal. When I slip up, it's on a different level. And I have tracked every calorie I have eaten. I may eat my girlfriend's leftover chicken salad at Texas Roadhouse. One night, I was already over my calories and I still ate an entire bag of Skinny Pop popcorn. At my cousin's birthday party, I had 4 burgers, but I had no buns, I had no potato salad, I had no baked beans. I also had 4 servings of salad, and I used light balsamic vinaigrette dressing, and I did not measure it. I just had all the dressing I wanted, and it felt a little indulgent. I did skip the cake and ice cream. All my life, I would think life is too short to skip out on cake. I would take a free day on holidays, birthday parties, and I would have just ate whatever I wanted. I would have had the bun, the cheese, the cake, the ice cream, the baked beans, the potato salad. I would have ate over 4,000 calories in that one sitting, for sure, maybe 6,000. Now that is a setback. The crazy thing is, I feel empowered by not taking cheat meals. I don't feel cheated. In the past, after a cheat meal, I felt bad physically and emotionally. There was this overwhelming feeling that you just canceled out all your hard work for the whole week in one binge. When I exercise my willpower and I don't take a cheat meal, I feel great. But even better, I get to keep my gains. The little things that I do indulge in feel more like something that my body's waiting for and needs. The second thing I did was take things slow. I don't have a deadline on this transformation. If it takes 6 months or 6 years, I am not quitting. This mindset changes everything. I must find ways to be happy and satisfied on a daily basis. I can push hard for a few weeks. I can deny myself things, but I have to find snacks and treats to keep myself happy because I know there is no cheat meal coming at the end of the week. I have the freedom to take 3 weeks to do a refeed, to change my caloric intake, because even if I don't lose weight in the short term, I'm still making progress. When you never go backwards, every tiny gain is huge because you get to keep it. In the past, I felt like I had to lose the weight as fast as possible because the diet process was so hard, I just had to get it over with so I could get back to enjoying my life. There will be times I maintain and there will be times I make progress. Right now, I'm in a phase of maintenance and building muscle. The season will change and I will be in a phase of fat loss again soon. And when that time comes, I like to think that I'll enjoy it more because I have given myself this time of maintenance. The third thing that changed is I quit drinking alcohol for 1 year. All my life, I've enjoyed drinking alcohol. I never would have even considered quitting drinking alcohol for the rest of my life. I always like to think I managed my drinking responsibly because I always made sure and took care of all my responsibilities. I could take breaks periodically. I could still make progress on my goals from time to time. Right before this transformation, the thought occurred to me, I have never taken a break from alcohol for more than 2 or 3 months in my life. I said to myself, if you can't quit drinking alcohol for 1 year just to see if it makes a difference, then you're not even really trying. I made a commitment to quit all alcohol for 1 year. The sad thing is, it's becoming more and more clear that alcohol may have been the reason I've never done this before. So many times in my past, I would make great progress on a transformation, and then I would start drinking again, and the next thing you know, I would be right back to my old lifestyle, and all the gains would be lost. Now that drinking is off the table, that temptation is gone, and I am stacking gains. I couldn't quit permanently. I had to do it as a 1 year challenge. I may celebrate my 1 year of not drinking by having a cold beer just because I can, but I may not. And I may decide to start another 1 year challenge right after I drink that beer. All I know is quitting alcohol has been a huge factor in my success.
With you it's so different. This time I'm all in it. Thoughts of the future of you crystallized. Now you're breaking
just getting started, I can say right now at the age of 50, I have the best body I have ever had in my life. I am in uncharted waters right now. I don't know how I'm gonna look when I make my 180-day transformation video, but I can't wait to get there. One thing I do know is the best is yet to come. If you wanna see how I did on my 21-day water fast or on my 90-day transformation, check out one of these videos. More cool stuff to come.